Welcome back to the Spanning Village Hardcore series, where in the last episode, we built this here mob farm that makes 13,000 drops per hour. But today, we aren't even working in the overworld. Also, yes, you guys kept begging. So the face cam is back, but you know what is still not back? My barn, because it burnt down in the last episode, and I have to rebuild it. Before we can do anything, I gotta rebuild this thing, because it just looks hideous. So let me see if I can go figure out how to do that. Yo, look at my snowman, bro. He's going crazy. Yo, I knew that was gonna be the clutch. Oh my god, he's actually dead, bro. I gotta watch this. Wait, I don't think snowballs deal damage. I think this will just go on indefinitely. Is this about to just be the slowest boxing match of all time? All right, we'll go help my boy out. All right, GG's, my man. Bro, oh! You're trolling! Dude, you was my friend! And you betrayed me! Oh my gosh. Okay, actually, I can't kill that guy because I don't want a raid to start at my village. That would be unfortunate. How about we put this right about there? We go milk one of them cows and get the bad omen. Amazing. Amazing. And we can put this banner in. I never even named him. In our fallen soldiers pen. We will, as soon as this barn is done, we will have a replacement to our warrior up in no time. Okay, this is like 90%, if not more, of the way back to normal. Oh, forgot a few fence gates. Okay, that should be 99% of the way done. The only 1% we're missing is our fellow fallen snowman. And he's back. And my boy, Frederick. He has a name now. Frederick the flippin' snowman. He's here. And he's here to stay. We still haven't found a jungle biome. When we do, we'll fill that up. But with the barn back in shape, you guys know the vibe. Every single episode, we build a brand new house over here to put a new mob in. And I have a special one in mind. But in order for us to do that, we need some ender pearls. So chopping away we go, because we still don't have an enderman farm. And I don't know when I'll build one. Maybe it's maybe this episode. Now, we needed ender pearls and a name tag, because if you throw an ender pearl, there's a 5% chance that the ender pearl will spawn something called an endermite. Now, you've probably seen them in some enderman XP farm. They're kind of like silverfish, little squirrely guys. They make really weird noises. And we have technically a 150% chance, because we had like almost 30 of these pearls. So if we can't get one to spawn, that's going to be mad unfortunate. Hey, there we go, Enderman, and stay there, because I could definitely can I put him on a leash? I could trap him in a minecart. You know what? Let's go trap him in a minecart. I like that idea. And he's trapped. Enderman is trapped. Okay, but now that we're done with the per episode house building, it is time to revamp our end dimension, because we've hardly spent any time there. And I've also never done that before. Now, first things first, we need a ton of grass. A ton of grass. I don't even know how much grass. I have 2 shulkers. They're pretty much unused. And I'm probably going to have to fill both of them multiple times for this. We just whipped up a brand new silk touch shovel to get the job done. I think there's actually dirt farms now in Minecraft. I don't think there's grass farms, but I do think dirt farms exist somewhere in Minecraft. They exist, but we only want grass. I mean, I guess we could use dirt, and then it's, wait, does grass spread in the end? I don't know. I don't want to find out the hard way, so we're just going to get as much grass as we can and get the place in really soon. All right, now we've got the grass, and I'm going to be honest. The plan, at least for now, is I'm covering this whole end island with grass. That's going to be a lot, and I want to see how much does one shulker box actually take up, because then I know. And for some reason, when I first thought this, I was like, I need to mine up the first layer of endstone and then place dirt. And I was like, wait, it's all endstone. So we're just covering the whole island with grass, one piece at a time. And as far as the sides, I didn't think that far through. I guess maybe dirt. We can cover it with dirt, or we'll deal with that when we get there. That's all I'm saying. right, so this is basically what a shulker box looks like, which it's not that much. But the problem is these Endermen, they keep stealing my grass blocks and just place them willy-nilly around the island. We can't have that. So I'm gonna go ahead and spawn-proof every single block on this island to make sure these Endermen stop yoinking my grass, man. Because, dude, what are you doing? And I happen to be, oh, well, okay, I'm not rather broke with torches, but, okay, I actually had a plan to trade emeralds for, who has the trade? But it's 1 emerald for 1 lantern, but I honestly thought I was down bad on coal. We're not too down bad, okay? Maybe we'll use this for, like, the village buildings, but I think for just spamming torches all over the island, that should do the trick. This is what 7 stacks of torches looks like. Probably 20 more stacks to go, but I'm probably gonna invest in some shaders because the end dimension looks really cool with some shader packs, and usually I'm not a shader guy. Ow. But I'll have to get some more torches. All right, we got most of the Endermen, but they found these weird little hidey holes. We'll get to them eventually, as long as the surface is good. That's all I care about. But anyways, back to just placing way too much grass. Okay, 6-ish shulkers in. And a lot more to go, but it's shaping up. I see the potential. And if you're wondering to yourself, will I be demolishing these obsidian pillars? The answer is no. I will not be doing that. That will take over 30 hours. I did the math with a Haze 2 beacon, which I don't even own right now. It's 30 hours. I'm not spending demolishing obsidian. Maybe one day. Not today, okay? So for now, just grass, cool looking village, and definitely Enderman XP farm because I don't want to keep having to head to the nether to keep mending my shovel. Yeah, I would say this is just a little bit slower than the Enderman XP farm we're going to be building in just like, bro, what are you doing? Do you all ever want to find a fun task to do in Minecraft? This is not it. I will say this is just I mean, there's something I guess like satisfying about, you know, transferring the whole end island to grass, but I'm very much looking to the part where this is done and we can start decorating it with all the sick builds that we have planned. Listen, it may be boring, but we have around a half of the end island covered with grass at the moment, and I know the Ender Dragonite is still there. We will be dealing with that. We will be giving it a proper home. But I mean, we really can't start on anything until all of this is covered with grass because we're doing a ton of work, adding a ton of buildings in. So I guess we just gotta keep going. Oh, there's actually one thing. We could start to add some like foliage, some trees, some ponds, stuff to make it more alive because right now it's just so barren. Like, it looks really cool. Like this right here looks sick, but it's just so barren. We did it. The end island, like 99% of the end island is now covered with grass, lit up so no Enderman can spawn up top. However, some of the outerlying regions I didn't light up, like this little cave over here, because I feel like an end island without Enderman just doesn't make any sense. I mean, I guess if I wanted to, I could leave it like this. Obviously, like, this looks trash. We are going to be fixing this. I just didn't really know what to do at the moment. We can go ahead and actually remove this, though. Maybe I actually like the end egg right there. But we need to go ahead and liven up the rest of the area before we get to putting in the villager houses. Or actually, should I call them the Enderman houses? Ow. Oh, now that our barn is rebuilt and all safe to use again, we can get back to what I like doing most. And of course, that's using my 100% inhumane cow breeder slash meat grinder and getting myself some more food. Oh man, I just hit a quad feed on those cows. Also, if you guys have not invested into an automatic cooker smelter in your world, you gotta do so. It makes life 10 times easier. You put the items in and out they come cooked. I don't think I've ever farmed saplings before. Like, sometimes I'll farm apples. Farming saplings just feels weird, but I need like 3-4 sacks of them. All right, let's get to planting. All right, we got all of their nice and filled in with some trees. I just feel like this area is a little bit bland, so we're going back and adding some more. I just feel like it might be better to have too many trees than not enough trees and it looked like too barren. All right, so all the exterior is now filled in to my liking with trees. Don't worry, things will be going here. Most importantly, my secret builds that I'm yet to reveal. But I think it'd be really awesome if we get some pathways put in place that just sort of connect things up, even though there's nothing to connect at the moment. All right, now there really is no method to the madness when it comes to creating paths. I think it's tilling. It's not tilling. What? I don't even know what right-clicking the grass does, bro, in this game. But I always feel like creating a rough outline is the best way to go. Just kind of have fun, go crazy. Oops, maybe not that crazy. Because like in any build, you're gonna be able to refine the little details later on. So especially a big of a pathway as the one that I'm making right now, there's really no point in being like super picky or like overanalyze things when at the end of the day it's a pathway. Like no pathway is perfect, I guess, unless you're like a Hermitcraft member, then it might be kind of perfect. So yeah, depending on your mood, you can take the left or the right path. They both are gonna pop you out right here in the middle, which is where we want them to go to. And then I think back here is where we might actually make the Enderman XP farm. I always build them to the left or to the right, but I've never built one at the back of an island. So let's actually make a pathway going from the back right here to the middle. All right, that looks pretty solid. Our pathways are in place. Now let's make them look not super trash. All right, we've added some bushes, kind of like hedges with lanterns on the side, gone through and added some coarse dirt and these buttons to act like sort of like stones and rocks. Did that for all three of the pathways. We pretty much just have that area over there, which I think I'm going to turn into another pond, and then all of this main area, which means it's time for the secret plan. Now, in order for us to enact our secret building plans, we have to gather a ton of purple blocks, which if you don't know, you can either find at in cities, which I just don't want to go searching for them, or you can knock down these chores fruit things. And I believe you have to cook these chores fruits, like smelt them, and then you'll be able to put each one of these will be able to turn into one purple block. So we're gonna have to grab lots of stacks of this, lots of stacks of endstone, go back, smelt it up, and then our end village will be underway. All right, you guys can definitely see the vibe we have going on here. This is a pretty big first house. Obviously, the roof and none of the accents are on. But like, this is gonna be a pretty big village. I mean, this one alone is 3 stories, so we're gonna have to have, dude, I don't even know how many Endermen in here to fill it up. We're gonna have to have like at least 1 per layer. How am I even gonna do? I have no clue. I'm gonna worry about that when we get here. But we're going to finish this house up, and then we'll start worrying about that. Well, we shouldn't have any problem with getting Endermen in here, because they're already spawning after flying away for like 3 seconds. But anyways, here it is. Here is the first build. I mean, it takes up a lot of room, all right? Yeah, so we only got to build like 2 or 3 more of these bad boys. Different designs, don't worry. We've already got it all planned out. And we don't have any boats, because we're going to be needing boats to trap the Endermen in these houses, because oh my gosh, we also are gonna need a lot of name tags, but I think for now maybe we just do this. I'm not going to go on a killing spree, but I will block them in. I just don't want them going too crazy. Okay, and as long as they're not picking up the blocks, which is good. So if we just spawn proof up all of these blocks out here, check our little light mod to see, oh, anything that is a 7 or below they can spawn on, but these are upper half slabs, so they can't spawn on that. So anything with a 7 that's an upper half slab, don't care. But this right here, gotta chuck one down. We'll get some torches in and like properly spawn proof this in a second. Just kidding, we actually already brought torches. Sweet. Also, my village has been mad grumpy recently. They've just been wanting so many sticks for each emerald, so I'm gonna let them get smacked up. We'll zombify them, get some cheap trades again, because we're gonna be needing a ton of name tags. Also, all of the Endermen, since they're getting upgrades in their lifestyle, they're no longer Endermen, they're Ender Gentlemen. That's okay. You can stop watching the video now. Click off if that was too cringe. I understand. All right. Well, there's one too many patrons in here. Can't be having that. I think the fella to our left is the lucky chosen one. Oh, I almost looked him in the eye. You, sir, have this entire room to yourself, Mr. Ender Gentleman. Ooh, there's still some fellas up top here. This fellow, we can go ahead and boat him to the middle of the room. Okay, he just did a little 360. He doesn't like facing that way, I guess. And, oh, okay, listen, buddy, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. My bad. But our second masterpiece has been completed. Now, it is very important that we do not leave this uninhabited. We get ourselves our boats, and we go trap some of these fellas. All right, our first fella, and then I'm thinking this guy's got a great view of the island, so we're going to keep him in his boat and just let him have the best view of all time. And finally, we touch up the portal back to the overworld. It's nothing fancy, but it is very much in line with the rest of the builds we have going on. Speaking of which, it's time to build another one right over here. And that is the third and final house. I was thinking about building 4 houses, but honestly, the other 2 houses, they just take up quite a lot of room, and I feel like all of this space is pretty proportionally, so I think I'm going to chuck in a few more trees, a little bit of landscaping to tie things in together. But we are finally on the home stretch. Well, folks, with more trees, some grass, and an extra pond in place, I think we can consider the end dimension in my Minecraft hardcore world fully transformed. But there's one more thing. I need to see how it looks like with shaders. Okay, we're loading up for the first time. You're gonna get my genuine reaction as long as the shaders work. Oh my gosh. That is insane, bro. This doesn't even look like the same dimension. You can see like all the individual torches I've placed everywhere. Oh, there's like motion blur. I think there's like motion blur. I don't even, oh, this makes my world look so much better. Look, it makes my builds look a bajillion times better. Oh my gosh, and the water, you can see like right through it. Oh, the water's reflective. Oh my, it even moves. What? Well, there you have it. That's what it's like transforming the end dimension in Minecraft Hardcore. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so don't miss a single episode of the series, and I will catch you all in the next one. Deuces.